Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to determine the best times to post your videos for your channel. So if you have a YouTube channel, then I'm going to show you what the best times are for you to be posting and how to actually determine that. So not everybody's going to be the same. In fact, even if you're in the same industry as another channel, you still might have a completely different time that you should be posting than others. So first off, where I'm at right now is the demographics section of the YouTube analytics area. So you can see here I'm under analytics in the creator studio, and then I clicked on demographics. So if you don't know how to get here, it's pretty simple. You just go to my channel, you go to video manager, then you go to your analytics, of course, and then you click on demographics in the section under analytics. So now you can see what your general demographic is as far as like what age people are, what gender they are, and things like that. So for instance, I have a general demographic of kind of younger adults, 25 to 34 years old. Then my second biggest would be 18 to 24 years old, and then I have quite a few 35 to 44-year-olds as well. So another thing you want to look at here to figure out how to know when to post your videos, you want to go to more. So there's not like an actual section that shows you exactly where this is. You have to go to demographics, then you have to go to more, and then you need to go to geography. So once you go to geography, then it changes to what your top countries are and the percentage of minutes watched, your total watch time, which is one of your most important analytics, and it tells you what your main countries are. So this is what determines when you should publish videos, because you want to publish your content at a time that is optimized for the majority of your audience. And believe it or not, even if you're, say, in the US and you're doing all your videos in English for US citizens, it may not be as simple as just doing them all optimized for that. So if the United States is your main demographic, as you can see mine is, you would post in the mid-afternoon. So you would want to post between 2 and 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. I typically post around 4 p.m. That's about when people are getting off of school. My demographic, as you could also see, your age is also very important. The people that are in the biggest age group for me are going to mostly be working jobs or be going to college. So a lot of them will be getting off of work or out of school around 4 o'clock or so. That's kind of the typical, 4, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. You hear the 9 to 5 stereotype. That's kind of how jobs and school all work. So I post it right when people are kind of about to get off of work and school. So that's what I recommend. The thing is, you may have a channel that really resonates with people in India or the United Kingdom or something. I've seen people with English channels, and if you've ever watched like video creators on YouTube, they have a channel, and Daryl Eves, I think is his name, he has his own channel, and he talked about how one of the biggest channels they've built, because he helps YouTubers, was their biggest audience was like in Saudi Arabia or something. So they had to start posting, when most US citizens would be in bed, because it was better for their biggest audience, which was like Saudi Arabia. Now, if you're posting multiple times per day, you want to try and hit your top demographic. So let's say I was posting 4 times per day, which would be great if I could get to that number. But if you're posting once a day, obviously you would do your top one. Mine by far is the United States, but I still do have a ton of India citizens in my demographic. So if I were to post twice a day, India would be my second time that I would optimize for. You don't want to post, a bunch of videos right around the same time anyway. You want to get them some traction. You want to give people a chance to watch them first, instead of just making them have to pick between a whole bunch of videos being posted at the same time. So the United States, or whatever your top one, you want to post between 2 and 5 p.m. of their time zone. So I try to schedule it. Obviously, you can schedule your videos. You don't have to publish them right away. You can schedule them. So instead of clicking public when you're about to publish a video, you would go to scheduled, do it for the day you want to schedule it and the time. So for me, I do 4 p.m. wherever the time zone is. So if I posted twice a day, I would do 4 p.m. United States time, and India, 4 p.m. India time. So that amounts to 5:30 a.m. in United States Central Time. So to post twice a day, if United States is your top demographic and India is your second biggest, you might post your first video, your most important video, you want to post for your top demographic, which would be at 4 p.m. Central Time in the US or something like that. And then you would post India time for your second video, which would be 5:30 a.m. in the morning for United States Central Time. So you would schedule it based on your time zone, but you need to know what that translates to in the other time zones across the world. So if you were posting 3 times a day, I would do my third video optimized for the United Kingdom, which would be 10 a.m. in the morning. So then I would post my most important video at 4 p.m. Central Time, United States. My second most important video at 5:30 a.m. for India time zone. 5:30 a.m. Central Time in the United States would be about 4 p.m. in India. And then I would post at 10 a.m. United States Central Time, which would be about 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. So that's how you would kind of do it. Then you would just kind of go down the list based on how much content you have. So that's what I would do. Obviously, you can just look up time zone maps or just ask Google, okay, what is 4 p.m., their time, or what is the time there? Or you can just look at a map here, like, okay, so Central Time obviously is right here in the yellow in the United States, which says -6. So if you're looking at India, plus 5.5, so that's 5.5 hours, obviously. So the difference there is like 11.5 hours. So then you would have to add 11.5 hours or so from when you would want to post at your time. So that would figure it out. Obviously, you can look up world time zone maps, but I just wanted to share that little bit of information to you. If you have a YouTube channel and you are making money from it, full-time, part-time, whatever, trying to grow your brand with it, and you need to know how to get the most traffic, the biggest boost possible from your channel, from your subscribers, that's how you do it. You go by your geography. Obviously, age is important as well. Age will tell you kind of, okay, are they retirement age? Are they in school age? Are they working age? Most of the time, you're going to have probably young adults spending the most time on YouTube, and most of them are going to have jobs, and most jobs get out around 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that in the afternoon. So I try to optimize for when people are getting off work, which means you want to post either an hour or two before they get off work or right around the time they get off, and then do that based on the top time zones for the demographics as far as geography goes. So hopefully that helps you. That's just a quick tip I wanted to show you. Make sure you use time zone maps. Make sure you figure it. Like I said, for an example, if I was posting 3 times a day, I'd do it like 4 p.m. Central Time for United States first. Then it would be 5:30 a.m. United States Central Time, because that would be 4 p.m. India time. And then 10 a.m. United States Central Time would be my third video for the day. And that would be 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. So that would be like my top 3 demographics, but yours are going to be different than mine. So if you got something from this video, if you feel like you learned something, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. Also, if you want to let me know what you thought about the video or some other tips that go along with this, or maybe what you think as far as what times are best to post on YouTube, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and get your feedback. And also, I'll have show notes, links, and things like that on selfmadesuccess.com, as well as more info about this type of stuff, what to do with YouTube. And I'll try to get a link to that in the description very soon. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you a little bit with your YouTube endeavors, and I hope you have a great day.